Hi, I'm J-Rod. This is my channel, all the above. I am still mining cryptocurrency, even though the market kind of took a nosedive. But my next project is I'm getting set up, piecing it out to buy a solar system. And I am a solar tech, and I typically use my knowledge to be able to do this, but with me being a solar tech, all the systems that I basically do are on-grid systems, meaning that we hook into a AC power in order to run the solar grid. Now, the system that I am attempting to piece out, and I only got the inverter, and I'm looking into the battery bank and the panels and all that fun stuff, so it will be a little while before I get everything I need, but I want to be able to run my system totally off the grid. So it's just kind of like an experiment project in the beginning. My rigs don't use that much power. I mean, if you really break it down, 1.4 kilowatt hours is a pretty good amount of power when you're looking into batteries. Now, they're selling these server batteries, and basically these things are supposed to be 5.2 kilowatt hours, which is 5,100 watts. And basically that would run my system for 4 hours, 5 hours, somewhere around there. But what I like about this inverter is the fact that I can run my solar panels straight off the load, meaning I really don't even need a battery backup. So my array has to be big enough to be able to support that. But let's turn this camera around. I'm going to show you what I got so far. So this is what I'm going with, the EG4, and they are pretty popular right now. This is the smaller one. This is the 48 volts all-in-one. This is single phase 120. So I think to be able to support what I'm doing is I'm going to get 2 of these, and I'm going to run it for a split phase, basically 240 with 2. But for now, we'll just kind of tool around with what I got. And then this is kind of how much my mining has grown. I know I haven't been on the channel a lot making videos. I've been pretty busy with the kids. So I had an opportunity to kind of touch base, show where I'm at, show how much I've grown. Now, we all know that the market, it's no good right now. So we kind of got to do what we got to do to stay in our ground. And with Ethereum out the door, I'm a miner. I am a miner at heart. So with Ethereum out the door, I'm going to have to figure out a way to be able to mine and still be able to pull some sort of a profit. And with me, it's a hobby. I do want to make profit. But in order to mine, obviously, we are going to have to show some sort of profit with power and whatnot and hardware. So I've been looking this up, and these are pretty good. I got this from Signature Solar. Here, let's see if I can pull it over here. And they've got a bigger one that's a little better, but with me just kind of doing my own thing and starting off, I think I'm going to start with the smaller one, and I'm going to build from there. Now, let's see here, inverter. This is a off-grid inverter. So this is the one right here that I've got. And it's actually not a bad price. Now, this one right here will put out 3,000 watts, and your array can be up to 5,000 watts. Now, with these inverters, they're able to support the load with the array. And that's what I like about these off-the-grid solar inverters. And this is the all-in-one. So it's actually pretty cool. Now the one that's a little bit bigger than this, that, you know, with me, I'm small potatoes. I've only got, you know, this little bit of mining that I need to support. So in my situation, I could probably get away with, you know, two of these, and then so basically what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to start off with one of these, and I'm going to tie my grid and run my array, and I'm going to build a mining rig just for this inverter. So I'm piecing it out, you know what I mean? I'm growing. As my array with my solar gets a little bit bigger, so does my mining rig. So basically I can take a shelf and just start throwing cards on there. Slowly but surely I can get it to where the solar array will pay for that rig. So then this way, when Ethereum does go bye-bye, you know, I can kind of have an option of, you know, jumping on one of these other coins that we're talking about. Ergo, you know, what is the other ones? Flux, and we've got Raven coins. So nobody really knows what's going to happen. It's kind of like, let's see. It's kind of a do or die situation. But if you are a miner, you're going to continue to mine. I mean, I'm blessed enough to only have, I think we pay 14 cents a kilowatt hour. So I'm not too bad over here. All my stuff combined is still pulling a profit of about 120 a month, which is crazy because at one point it was almost 1,000 a month. But again, so what am I going to do? I am going to slowly but surely piece this solar into the equation. And I was looking at these server batteries, and they're just pretty cool. I mean, these things are getting cheaper, you know, as the day, but here's one right here. And this one shows it's got a 10-year warranty on it, and these are these server batteries, and it supports 5,120 watts. I mean, that's amazing. So basically my rig, without the beast water cooling PC, my rig is all over there. Everything over there is 1.4 kilowatt hours. So that battery, this battery right here, will last about 4 hours, give or take. Maybe a little bit more if I'm doing my math right. The point is if I have a big enough array and enough battery to support this, I can run my little operation free. And that's the only way I'm going to be able to stay in this. You know, I have not had to shut off yet, so we're good with that. A couple times I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm in it to win it here, folks. I'm in it to, you know, support the network, and I'm also in it to, you know, I'm on a 10-year plan with this. I started off with that, maybe 5 years, but I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit longer than that. But as I slowly get all my stuff, I started off with this, and then I'm going to get a couple panels. Right now they've got panels that are actually 400 watts and more. So you don't need a million panels. You can get away with, you know, a couple. But regardless, I wanted to put something on to let everybody know that, yeah, I'm still mining. Sorry for no context. You know, my baby, he's a lot of work. So that's kind of been the issue behind making videos. But besides, all in all, I'm still here. I'm still mining. If anybody has some good info on solar or inverters that they're doing, or if they're staying in it to win it, you know, share it in the comments. I love it. Thanks, guys.